Taurus, we're back. Me and my doggy went for a little walk around the block. It's interesting how it is here. I've been here a year in New Mexico, and it's so cold at night. Noi siamo in autunno, and we are in autumn now, and the leaves are changing. So I found this on the ground, Taurus. And it gets hot. Like the sun, I love the sun of the Southwest. That's one thing I like about this area, but I miss the trees, I miss green. I miss green. Anyway, so we went for a walk, and I have a reading here for you. So hopefully there's a message, hopefully. I kind of got bored, so I put a bra on just to make it interesting. I think it's just me, like, I don't know. I like to dress up and entertain myself that way. So hopefully you didn't find it offensive. If you do, well then you know, what can I do about it? What can you do? You just have to move on if you find it offensive. All right, friends. So when we were walking, I was thinking about Taurus. And I was thinking about the change of the season, of where we're going. We're just now getting into autumn in the Northern Hemisphere. And this is when we're going through a change. There's a huge change this year. This autumn isn't like any autumn I've ever known. There's some things coming up around the corner. Something really big is coming in. And it's interesting because I'm getting that from this leaf. Look at the big leaf in the background. There's the two. And then there's that something huge hovering over the horizon. Wow. All right. Okay, Taurus. All right, so you and your person looking for love, singles looking for love, where you've been at and where you're going. Let's figure this out together, shall we? All right, so, as I pulled for you a beaver, you're family-oriented and you're fun-loving. When you're in your element and when everything's going, you have a project to work on, you're happy. Your person is more of this watery, artistic, deep reflection, writer perhaps, magician, very young energy, whether they're chronologically a young person or they just have a young spirit. It's very beautiful. They might even live near the ocean. Look, there's a dolphin or whale tail in the water. It looks like a whale. I've been watching whale videos. That looks like a whale. All right, so for your challenge, for you and your person, we got 2 4s. So the number 4 is significant for you. The first 4 was truce, 4 of swords, taking a break, stepping back, reflecting, realizing everything has a rhyme or a reason, no matter what it looks like on the surface, even if we don't quite understand why something happened. They say there's a reason. Sometimes I think when it comes to that, sometimes I think it's an energetic thing. Like, I feel like we're constantly manifesting and we don't even know that our thoughts are creating these scenarios and these situations. So when that happens, I always say just take a step back and look at what you're creating with your thoughts, in any situation, because that's the reason why we get what we get, is because we expect it perhaps. Not always, believe me, we get let down plenty of times. But then you got 4 of Pentacles, 4 of power. So you notice the 2 4s. This one's got barriers. This 4 on the left, well, it's my left. I don't know how it's going to translate on the video, but the sandcastles are to my left at this moment on this video, and the swords are to the right. But there's a boundary. You see the guy in the middle of his castle. He put up a wall, stability. This was the challenge, was taking a time out. So whether you or your person are in need of this at the moment, I wanted to read to you this power. This 4 of Pentacles had a lot to say, actually. It says, Sun in Capricorn, determination and strength. The four towers of the sandcastle, excuse me. Establish limitations and boundaries, avarice and greed, practical and concrete actions. So as a challenge, somebody may have a hard time with boundaries. The advice for this situation between you and your person at this time in your life was the Emperor, getting into your power and this masculine energy. Now, I know if you've come from a place where you feel beaten down, unfair, no reason why anyone should have behaved the way they did, perhaps. It's not always easy getting into this fiery, Emperor. Like, he's the king of his kingdom. And if you feel beaten down, how are you supposed to get into the Emperor energy? That is the advice, right? Well, I could think of some ways. You could put a bra on and, start envisioning stuff that gets you fired up. Whatever that is. Fired up for a reason to live, a person, maybe your perfect partner that makes you excited, maybe something you like, you enjoy. All right, so it's linked with Aries. We know that, the Emperor is, and it's also associated with personal power and leadership. The symbol of strength, the sunrise is a source of natural light, cycles, fire, and vitality. So if you're having a hard time, getting in touch with your fire because of something that happened in your life, then you might want to wake up and meditate on the sunrise and bring that life vital force into your third eye. You can do an envisioning exercise and do that. But let's just see, does the Emperor have anything else to tell us? All right, so there's a double phoenix. I've never seen this before on this card. Do you see the shield? There is a double phoenix on this shield. And it is preparing this person for leadership challenges and inner transformation. So I feel like what this is saying is, as an advice for whatever situation you're in today, is that it's time to reconnect to your inner flame, your fire, Taurus. Find the service that's going to help you feel balanced. Yeah, find what it is that's gonna make you feel balanced and motivated. Because so far as an outcome, what I pulled was the Fool. It looks like you're gonna embark on a journey into the unknown. It may take you a while. You've thought about it for a while. What do I do? But something's gonna come in, I think, in your future that's going to say it's time to move. This is 8 of Wands, swiftness, communication. So I don't know if that's like a literal move or if it's a job situation in your life that's going to come in quickly, and it's going to be time to, this is Wands, it's also fire. So my dear earthy friend, you have some fire, you need to invoke the flame. I have my little lovey teddy bears, they're kissing. It's for a sign for all the love, people looking for love in their life. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards. We're going to find out where might you meet your person. And I might pull some more challenging cards to find out what else do we need to know about the 4 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles, although I pretty much feel like the challenge there is just take some time out and gather your strength and your power. Because like the double phoenix, you're going to need it. You're going to need your strength and power to get through to this next phase. And you know what, we can always ask more questions about your person if you want to find out more about them too. But let's just see where you might meet your person if you haven't met them already. Single Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, watching this video. It was 10:02. That was a few days ago. Taurus. Ooh, 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 check it out. The universe is clearing a pathway for you and your beloved. Taurus. Ooh, I like it. 4. Oh my God, no way. No way. You got 4 3 times. All right, 4 weeks, the 4th month. Maybe your birthday is in April or in the 4th day of a month, and you know, any particular month could be. But look at the trees. Maybe you'll meet them on a hike in the woods. You never know. Taurus, let's see, more cards, Spirit. Tell us, what does a Taurus need to know about where they might meet their person? Oh, okay, now this is number 3. I don't know if that's a significant number for you, perhaps, but this person is setting their course. They have their eye on a prize. They have their eye on this landmass, this island. They're in the ocean. Look, there's a rainbow. Look at the background. Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty. Bonito. Setting your course. All right. This is interesting. If they ever, I personally have been on one cruise. I have no desire to ever be on a cruise again. But you could meet them on a cruise ship. Ooh, that might apply to somebody. Now, when I went on a cruise, oh my gosh, I was not on the right cruise ship for me and my family. And it was like this, ew, it was so, turned me off. Everybody was drinking before noon, like 11. The moment the bar opened, they were like swarms of people. I was shocked because I don't drink much, like at all, hardly. Every now and then I drink wine, or a beer, just a few times a month. But anyway, so I was shocked, like, and I felt like a piece of meat. I was on this cruise ship and there was like, everybody was staring at everybody. And I'm with several of my kids. I have 3 children that, 2 are adults and she's younger. She's not a teen yet. But anyways, so I was with 2 of my children and it was just creepy. I mean, but you never know. I hear good things. Some people love cruises. So I don't want to turn you off about it. Okay, so this is a lightning bolt moment. When you meet your person, it may feel like you were hit by lightning. Let's just hope it's easy. It's not, anything dramatic or anything. 8 of Forces. Wow. There is a fire. Look at that. It's in that tree. Wow. Okay. So let's pull another card. So you're going to set your course of, who knows? You might meet your person on a ship, on the water. Who knows? If you live near the ocean, that might apply to you. One more card. Spirit, where might the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising meet their person? You never know, you might meet them in February. There's 2 worlds. This card came out for another reading the other day. So what does this want us to know about? Okay, so in this card, the 2 worlds, there is something going on. There's something going on within the physical world out there and this world in here. And the 2 are not necessarily aligned. Now this person is still functioning because in the picture there's coins, gold coins on the table, and they've got their work here beside them. And it looks like they grow their own food, and they might even make their own clothing or design their own clothes. Now outside the window is a flag of some kind, and there's a house on a hill and looks like a lot of willows, and it's just lush and beautiful in this picture. But you know what, how that applies to where or when you'll meet your person, I feel like you're just being asked today to set your course. The path is being cleared. And yes, you might meet them in the woods, or you might just meet them on the 4th month. You got 4 3 times. Just take it how it applies. 4 weeks from now, 4 days, however you feel it applies to your situation, friend. But yeah, on the bottom of this other deck, the Sun and Moon Tarot, we got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is about higher ideals and a life of service and doing things for other people, perhaps just something that makes you feel good because you're giving. Maybe you're just being asked to give of your talents or your skills, maybe even your knowledge, share, teach. You know, sometimes we underestimate our value. We don't realize that we have so much value to give and offer because we take it for granted. It's always with us, our gifts. And so I feel like maybe you have a gift that you need to share that maybe you just haven't because it just didn't feel like the right time. All right, so let's pull some cards, more cards on your possible outcome with your person. Spirit, give us some pictures. Help us see what would the Taurus likely outcome when they come together with their person of interest, perhaps, or their soulmate, their perfect partner. All right, let's see. All right, so there's a mature woman in the mix outcome. You might need to write a letter, send a message. You might have a message coming in. Outcome is you're moving perhaps to a place, a different residence, a new location. Look at the change. It doesn't look like it's a bad one. It's probably actually going to be good. Ooh, Taurus, you might be meeting an official person. Somebody very important in your near future. Somebody who could be in the public eye. They could have a social channel. They might even be on television sometimes. Who knows? Official person could be somebody who wears a uniform. So how you think that applies with your person? We've got a mature lady, a mature woman, and looks to me like a mature man. And look at the number on his card. 2 + 2 is 4. And there's a mature woman. Oh my God, she looks interesting to me. I don't like her clothing though. I think she needs to update her wardrobe to this century. That's all. That's all. Sorry, I just had to say that. Every time I see her outfit, it just nags me. It reminds me of like a granny. I don't wear granny panties, just bikinis on my head. All right, friends. Okay, so let's get some last advice. I have these cards I made from this Mars and Venus starting over. What would the Taurus need to, maybe perhaps additional message, Spirit, for the Taurus looking for love and wanting to align with their highest vibrational partner? Okay, so Taurus, you might have had kids. You may not. If you don't have children, this may not apply to you. But in this day and age, a lot of people have children. A lot of people do. And your partner may even have children. So take this message however you think it applies, okay? When we end a relationship and there are children involved, we must recognize the relationship is not really over. We cannot totally end it, but we can change it. Water is so wonderful. All right, so you or your person may have a relationship with somebody. You may have children from a previous relationship, or they may. And so it's good to know that you can't totally erase somebody out of the picture. It just isn't going to happen if you share children. And you made that agreement. You're just going to work together best ability as you can. All right, last message for the Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I'm watching this video. Oh my gosh, I accidentally pulled 2 cards, and I've had these recently for another reading. I'm not sure if it was yours, but it was the same exact cards. And I swear I shuffled okay. So my dear friend Taurus, complete commitment. You're being asked to commit to yourself and hang out with positive and uplifting people. Oh my God, yes. If you haven't found your tribe, it's time, my friend. It's time. Remember, I'm not sure if I told you this, but I pulled this card at the very beginning. What is my mission in life? What am I here to do? Dara, we already went for a walk. No. Okay, she's so bored, but there's no way I can just walk her all day long. So, anyways, thank you so much. I hope you found some messages here for you. Adios.